Nugget in New York, a book written and narrated by Nugget. That's me, y'all. Well, hi, y'all. It's me, Nugget. If you didn't know, I'm a dog, and I'm here to tell y'all about my story and how I ended up in New York City. Well, it all started about 7 years ago when I was born. I was born in North Carolina in a town called Kingston. I had 4 brothers, and we all pretty much looked the same. We all looked like our daddies. Our doggy daddy, not my human daddy. My mom, she's called a Blenheim, which is brown and white. But none of us are brown and white. We're all black, brown, and white, which makes us Tribeland. Now, when it comes to King Charles Cavaliers, there's 3 types. There's a Blenheim, which means that they're 2 colors. They come in black and brown, or white and brown. Then there's a Ruby. Rubies are all brown. And then, of course, there's Tribeland, which is what I am, black, brown, and white. My daddy tells me all the time that Tribelands are the cutest type. It just so happens that I'm a Tribeland, and if my daddy says it, it must be true, right? Hey, y'all, I just got out of the bath. My daddy gives me baths all the time. I like to go play in the mud, and he says, Nugget, quit playing in that mud. You're going to get all dirty, and I'm going to have to give you a bath. And then when he does, I come out looking like this. But anyway, y'all probably wondering how it was that I got picked to be a doggy for my daddy. Well, my grandma, my human grandma, not my doggy grandma, she lives in North Carolina. So she came to pick me out. And my daddy told her, please pick out the one that is quiet and calm and as cute as can be. And when my grandma came over, I crawled right over to her and I put myself in her lap. And that's all I had to do. It was love at first sight. So after my grandma picked me out, we went from Kinston, North Carolina to Greensboro, North Carolina, where my grandma lives. And I stayed there for about a week. And that's where I met my cousin Molly. Here's a picture of us when we were just puppies. We were so young and cute. Can you guess what Molly is? Yep, she's a Blenheim. She's 2 colors. She's white and brown. She's also a King Charles Cavalier. And we became instant best friends. She's kind of like my cousin, but she's also my girlfriend. I love North Carolina, and I thought I was home. That's where I got my accent from and why I said things like y'all and cut those lights off instead of turn those lights off. It's true. I thought I was going to be a country dog forever. But no, I was flying to New York City. I was going to be a city dog. I didn't know how I felt about that. Moving to new places is hard. And I was a little scared, y'all. I was going to miss my grandma and, of course, my new BFF/girlfriend, Molly. But I was excited. I was excited to fly on an airplane. So that's what I did. I packed up my bone and my one toy that I still have to this day. And my daddy picked me up, and we went all the way to New York City. So here I am. I tell you what, the one thing I miss in North Carolina is being able to poo on the grass. In New York City, you gotta poo on the sidewalk. It's crazy up here. When I got to New York City, my daddy just couldn't stop kissing and hugging me. Kiss, kiss, kiss. And I said, all right already, Daddy. And then he stopped, and he waited for a long time to pick the perfect name for me. And finally, he decided on Nugget. I think I'm named after Chicken McNuggets, but Nugget it was. I think it's a great name. It's not too fluffy, too girly. It's just a nice name, so I go by Nugget. Hey, y'all, it's me, Nugget, when I was a little puppy. New York was so much fun when I first arrived as a little puppy. My daddy and I would do everything together. He took me on bus rides. He took me to see all the monuments and the bridges. He took me on a boat. And sometimes we would even meet other Tribelands. It was real fun. And at night, when I was real tired, I would just cuddle up next to my daddy, and we would just sleep, and cuddle, and cuddle. I was having a big old time in New York. I even had my own chair. My daddy had this chair covered with my picture, and I sat in it all the time. But at night, I would miss Molly. But she would send me messages all the time. Here's one that I remember. This is one of my favorites. And he makes me laugh still.
Hey, Nugget, it's me, Molly. Oh, my God. You'll never believe what my daddy did. He was having a barbecue, and he was laughing so hard that he farted in front of everyone. It was so funny, and all of a sudden we all heard, oh, my God, Nugget, you would have died laughing. I love you, and I miss you. Bye.
That's my favorite video of Molly. I would send her videos, too. And I would just joke with her and pretend like I was a New Yorker. Look at this one. Hey, you.
Molly, it's me, Nugget. I'm calling you from New York City. I'm a New Yorker, and I talk like this. And I like to say, hey, how you doing, Molly?
Molly, it's me, it's Nugget. You know, I'm just joking with you. I don't really talk like a New Yorker. I'm a Southerner like you. I love you and I miss you. Bye. While Molly and I were exchanging videos, I was still getting to know New York City. It was different from the country living in North Carolina. While there were lots of things to do, I still didn't have any friends. But as I walked around, I would just be polite and I'd say, hey y'all, I'm Nugget. Nice to meet y'all. They'd say, where are you from with that accent? And I'd say, Kinston, North Carolina. Before you knew it, I had all kinds of friends. And not just tri-blends. I have friends now that are Frenchies, Poodles, Yorkies, and I even have a friend who's a pit bull named Steve. My daddy told me, see Nugget, you just keep being sweet and being you and you'll meet all the friends that you need. And he was right. So just like me and Molly send videos, I send videos with my friends in New York. Here's 2 videos from 2 of my best friends, Tony and Cream Puff.
Hey Nugget, it's your friend here from New York City, Tony. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I heard you're doing some kind of a book or something like that. I don't know. Get out of here. I don't even know what you're talking about. But anyway, even though you talk funny and you say all these crazy things like you all and how you doing and hey y'all, I didn't even know how to say it. I don't even know. But you're a good friend and one day I'll get down south and see all those people that you're talking about, the Mollies and the grandmas and all your friends. But you got friends here in New York, so don't even worry about going down there. But anyway, I'll talk to you later. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Hello, Nugget. It's me, your friend. My parents call me Cream Puff. And I like to say that it has been very nice to know you here in New York, to be your good friend. When I came here from another country, I had no friends. And then I met you. And then I realized that if you are nice to people like you are, it is easy to make friends. I love you, Nugget. And I miss you. And I'll see you later. And we will go poo on the sidewalk. Bye-bye.
Hey y'all, I'm sorry, but my daddy just dressed me up like this. But aren't Frank and Cream Puff the funnest things ever? I love them, and Cream Puff's right. We go on the sidewalk and poo-poo all the time. But anyway, they made me realize that you can make friends anywhere. And if you're nice and kind, you can have a good time in New York City or in North Carolina. I miss North Carolina, but I had a new home, and it was New York City. But that doesn't mean my home in North Carolina is gone. I still have that place, and I go there and I visit my grandma. And I see Molly while I'm there, too. So you just remember what Nugget does. Be nice. Say, hey, y'all. Nice to meet y'all. And you can have friends everywhere. So that's my story, y'all. Thanks for tuning in and listening to it and meeting all my friends. Stay tuned for the next story. It's called Molly Goes to New York. Oh, my God. Can you imagine Molly in New York? Oh, it's going to be so fun.